and solve the whole mystery instead of putting it together 2 or 3 more times. So although it would probably make me a much better expert on it, I decided, okay, so now that I know what that looks like, I decided I wanted to just jump. In some ways, look at this. This looks like a bottom piece. We're going to put it up here quick. A head on it. Doesn't know if that would fit there, but it does not. And basically be able to do the whole thing instead of, because I've put together this puppy twice before on lower levels. There we go. So the FMV stuff is actually pretty funny, and the murder mystery is kind of hilarious and fun. And I wish they would have, what I wish they would have done, I wish they would have constructed this a different way. I think it was the thinking of the time of like, we want to make it extra hard so people feel like they get their money's worth. But I wish you could build it on any level and have the mystery play out. Like when you build a certain amount of it, then you get to go to the first floor. When you build a certain amount of it, then you get to go to the second floor. When you build a certain amount of it, then you get to the third floor. And you can pick whatever level of puzzle you want. I think it would have been a much, that's a scalloped edge, but I don't know if that's the right way on it. I think it would have been a much more popular game because the FMV is fun. Little history stuff, nope, that's the opposite way. See, look. So I know this is, the other thing this could be doing too is what if it's fitting into the, no, it's flat, it's flush. It's flush, it's not, it doesn't have little teeth that stick down. So that's the other issue kind of with this game. I need like the other, like this looks like that would be part of a scalloped edge, but it's not going to fit there. So I have to go cry. So like this looks like, no, that's not wrong. That's wrong. I mean, that's not wrong. That is wrong. That is completely wrong. Sorry, that's completely wrong. Okay, these have to be either up or down. They have to match up with their teeth. So where, all right, we're just going to try and see if we match up more of these teethy ones while I'm figuring this out and pondering. So I think if they had done that, oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I think if they had done that, if they let you solve the mystery as you put together the puzzle, instead of putting these weird little video clips up here, some of which are clues, some of which are just random things about Victorian times, I think people would have had more fun with it, and they would have been much more willing to buy the next game. But I think you have to be really hardcore Puzz 3D person, in which case, why wouldn't you just buy the actual puzzle and put it together? Like, why would you mess around with this? I don't know. They must have been popular because there's Orient Express, there's a bunch of different ones, and I wonder if they did it differently. I think this is the first one. Maybe I'm wrong, don't quote me on that. In which case, maybe they solved some of that, because I would like to do the Orient Express one. I think that'd be fun. Because I think Murder on the Orient Express would be fun. Okay. Nope. Alright, so we got some of these things, which I don't know. I've got some of this crazy stuff, which I don't know how this fits in here. But these are all over the place. See, that looks like... Alright, there's gotta be... So that looks like it would be fitting in there. And see, these have teeth to fit in there, but this doesn't. It's just flesh. Dang it. And spinning around so fast, and this thing is making me feel sick. I'm getting motion sickness with this, guys. It just seems so crazy to me. All right, these are not fitting together. This looks like it would go. Let's figure this one out, or at least try to. There's like bits of vegetation here and there. Nope. Alright, what? I don't even know what's on this here. Is there some place I could put this without, I don't know, ruining everything? guess maybe here. Oh, these are more these weird... So I have some roof pieces. Oh, that's right. Because I was trying to like... I'm like, I don't want to deal with these. Well, I think I'm going to have to deal with these. Look at all these roof pieces. They're all so gray and featureless. It's so hard. Like, I'm like, I'm just going to whine about this for a while, guys. I don't totally want to whine about it, but I also want to whine about it, so. All right, other movies, games, and convention stuff. What else could we do? All right. This piece bothers me that it's missing because it should be pretty obvious where it is. The fact that it's not obvious is irritating to me. All right, well let's, so we got some of these. Like this looks like it might go with this. Nope. That's a weird corner piece right there. Okay. This does go up here. It goes with, maybe it goes here. Hey, I got it. Clicks every once in a while. At this rate, I'll be done in 3,000 years. It'll be fine. Congrats. You know something's wrong when someone does congratulate you every half an hour when you fit two pieces together. They're like, good job, good job. Here's your participation trophy. No, I'm just teasing. Thank you. I appreciate the encouragement. Was it Angels in the Outfield when one of those kids movies, either like the one with the pitcher who got amazing pitching ability after breaking his arm or something, like they're like, see, he can still do it, and they're like, something's wrong when you get excited when they hit a single. There's Rookie of the Year. There you go. There's so many pieces, like someone else do it faster. Oh, trust me. There's somebody out there right now who's like, I could speed play this. Oh, The Sandlot was so good. The Sandlot was one of my favorite kids' movies. It was so funny. I just loved that as a kid. Rookie of the Year. And of course, Angels in the... There's a lot of baseball-themed movies that year. Like, kids' movies, they tend to be like, in the 90s, it's like they all said, we ran out, someone's doing a baseball movie, let's do our own baseball movie. But The Sandlot was really good. The kids in that movie were amazing. The redheaded kid in that movie was in a bunch of other movies. I forget all of them that he was in. I think he was in the Roger Dangerfield movie. Rodney. I said Roger. Rodney Dangerfield. I know it's Rodney. Not that, I don't know. I don't think you would care. Okay. All right. Oh, what was that one with Ethan Embry and there's a bunch where it's like one part of the year it was like baseball movies and there was like Africa movies. There was a movie about like a cheetah and it was like Ethan Embry and a really young Reese Witherspoon, and Ethan Embry is like a visiting rich kid and he eats cat food that he thinks is pate and it's not pate, and they're like trying to save this cheetah from poachers or something. And then there's another one where I think it's also a cheetah they're trying to save from there's like a lot of movies like basically it's white kids in Africa. That's what it's like a bunch of those movies made at the same time. But I always remember Ethan Embry for that because then he was in That Thing You Do, which is a movie I loved, and I remembered him like, it's Ethan Embry. I remember you. You eat the cat food. which I'm sure he would appreciate if he heard in real life. He's like, yes, I just seen Ray cat food and I thought it was pate. And guess what? It was really pate, I hope. I hope it was not cat food. I feel like that's child abuse. Like, here, young actor, eat this pate. That's really cat food. All right, where's this other thing? I found the top for the other one, and now I can't find the other thing. Oh, here it is. What was that one? I forgot what it was. Ethan Embry and young Reese Witherspoon. It's like a Disney movie. Oh boy. You love puzzle talk? Because it's basically just me like saying, do you remember this or not? Like, that's the whole format. It's like a movie quiz where there's no prize. Do you guys remember who did the voice for this, or what movie was this, and who starred in it, and what was their name? And I've got their name wrong, and I just shoot the answers back at me. And there's no prizes or points. There's just the smug satisfaction that I didn't know and you guys did on your part. Oh, look, this goes right there. That's where that was. Look at that. That's a, I wonder, I bet I can figure out what oh, look at that. We'll just keep dropping it places. We'll pick up more. That's interesting. It's the same puzzle. It's always the same puzzle. Yes, until I beat this puzzle. Like, when I finish this puzzle, it'll be the last time you're seeing this puzzle. For all eternity. You're in a Twilight Zone, Elliot. Hey, Elliot. Yeah, I think I said for 3,000 years. I'm keeping my options open. All right. Oh! Guys, we just unlocked trimmings and brackets. Are you ready for this? Bum, 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 bum. Elliot, you'll appreciate this. Elliot says, Jen with Victorian 3D puzzles. Change your name now. It's not fair. There was time now. There's time for Puzz 3D. My glass would have to break, but they're polycarbonate, so I don't think they break like that. Elliot, I tried to put as like my live announcement, all the puzzle 3D action you can handle, and it wouldn't let me. Twitch came up with this red thing and says, don't say something on here you wouldn't say to your grandma. And I'm like, what? I was like, Twitch, it's a puzzle. The game is Puzz 3D. It's not very action oriented. That's the joke. All right. I mean, I would say that to my grandma as a joke. Like, why are you? I'm like, those community guidelines are very vague. Ashton says, honey, I'm going to be with you for eternity or 3,000 years. I'm keeping my options open. All right. Your grandma says some foul things. That's a super broad scope. Yeah, it just all depends on your grandma. Foul and foul. Okay, this is the hilarious thing. Both of my great grandmas, one on my dad's side and one on my mom's side, both were bartenders. And my one grandma was a bartender. My great grandma, not my grandma's. My great grandma's, and my one great grandma was a bartender and a bouncer. So yeah, maybe one of them was not an alcoholic and one of them was. All right, let's watch trimmings and brackets. Sprockets. Except it's brackets.
This
Sorry, it's poppy,
quintessential
guys.
Victorian architectural element serves no other purpose but a purely decorative one. A bracket is a roughly triangular piece made of wood, plaster, or stone, set into the right angle formed by a wall and the edge of the roof. Most Victorian houses are adorned with a great number of brackets, set all around the facade at regular intervals. They can also be seen under the balustrades. Brackets
Details we would never have on our manufactured homes today.
from the simplest to the most elaborate.
There we go. That's it. It has nothing to do with the mystery. It's just about fascinating. Tell me more. You always thought they provided structural integrity. You're telling me they're only purely decorative. You're learning so much. Life skills. Yeah, my great grandmas were. They were in it to win it, I guess. Oh no! You may have decapitated an eagle off an American flag in your front room by throwing a spoon in the dark. That is, I mean, if you did that on purpose, that would be a viral video right there. I mean, they don't have Vines anymore, but you would have gotten internet fame relatively quickly. All right, here we go. You were angry and you needed something to throw. The poor eagle did nothing. Sam the eagle was just an innocent bystander. I had a student once cut themselves to the point they were bleeding accidentally on a spoon, and I'm still not sure how they did it. I was like, spoons are deadly. Isn't the chapter of Lord of the Rings A Spoon in the Dark? It might be, actually. That sounds like a Tolkienism. Alright. Tolkien or whatever. So this looks like this should have something on it. I don't know. This is a weird... Okay, let's look at this thing. It has this thing on the side. So that means you gotta finish that window somehow. Middle Earth After Dark. You mean all the fiction, the 60s college fiction? Oh, did you guys ever see Spock singing the song he wrote? The guy Leonard Nimoy singing the song he wrote about Bilbo Baggins in the 60s. He did this like novelty song about Bilbo Baggins, and he's dancing around. So great. Bilbo Baggins, it's the best. The title of the erotic fanfic you're going to start writing right now. And Gandalf said, no, I don't want to get into this. I'm backing away right now. Beep, beep. That's me backing up out of that conversation. He's only 3 foot tall. Yeah. It's a great little song. And then he wrote a song about Spock called It's Highly Illogical. Humans are highly illogical. But he didn't say it was Spock, I think, so that Roddenberry wouldn't sue his pants off. My hair? I have had a purple before, but most of the purple's washed out. My whole face probably looks a little pinky purple. I have to have a certain hue on my face so that my green screen works. So it makes me look a little more in color intense than I am in real life. I'm much more washed out than this in real life. I have purple stuff I use in my hair sometimes, and it looks purple in the sun, but it doesn't look purple, like usually not on stream. Basically, when I use purple over my brown, then it looks black on stream more than anything else. It just makes it look darker. All right. These are going to be bad guys over here, I can tell. Like, look at that. It's just a bunch of gray gobbledygook. All right. Like, those look similar, like, they're not. So close and yet so far away. All right, let me figure out what this is, and then it'll probably help me. Oh, yeah, purple stuff. Purple, yeah. Actually, pigmented hair dyes that are just, like, the coloring, and they're not They don't have any kind of all the different stuff, the developers and stuff they use. They're not that expensive, but they don't stay in your hair terribly long. And if you want them to show up as like super vivid, you have to like bleach your hair and then keep doing that. All right, what is it? Sunny D, is that a person or is that a joke I'm not getting? It could be both. All right, this little bugger right here. Where are you at? Where are you? Oh, could be right there. What does it look like? So it has it's skinnier than these though. It's not that one because it's rounded. It's a joke. I thought it was a joke and I was like, what if it's somebody's name? Hey, Sunny D. Yeah, I didn't get it. I'm so sad. Sunny D and purple stuff. Oh, the drinks. Yes. Also, now we know the purple stuff is a hair product. Exactly. What about those little plastic barrels of drink? It was like a tiny plastic barrel and it had like a metal thing you peel off to drink it. And it was basically just like sugar, not even sugar. It was like corn syrup, water, and food dye, and maybe some artificial flavoring, but mostly not. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? You know what's really shocking to me is that they still make Flintstone cereal when most kids, they were so gross, and they would give you like acid reflux. Like you would have to drink those on like a field day at school because they wouldn't give you water. That's what they would give you to drink. They give you that with like a brownie in a package. Like one of those like little Debbie brownies with the nuts on top, and they give you those barrels to drink on field day, and like the combination of like this artificial brownie and the barrel would make you so sick. Yeah, I don't understand why they're making those Flintstone cereals. Like, what kid knows about the Flintstones? Fruity Pebbles are good. Like, they're terrible for you. I like any kind of the rice-based cereals, like Fruity Pebbles, like the chocolate Rice Krispies I liked. It's like, yes, it's like the whole slow draw. But like, why do they still make them under Flintstones? Like, what child knows what the Flintstones is? Like, they've not, like, they show the Flintstones on like specialty cartoon networks. It's just like a nostalgia thing because there's no kid is excited about the Flintstones. Like, because they don't know who they are. Like, they wouldn't know who Barney Rubble was. Like, unless their parents were like, here's a bunch of DVDs we're going to show you, or we have like some sort of subscription on cable and you're going to watch it. All right, what am I? Okay, this thing right here. It's on the side. It's rounded, small. I wish I could hold this up and look at it. It looks like it might be this. It could be, but I can't know because there's a little star thing on it. Wait. Mommy, why is there a laugh track? It's a cartoon, exactly. Why are these, like, all the honeymooners jokes, like that's the funniest thing, is, like, when I was a kid and I watched Flintstones, I didn't understand that they were actually doing just a send-up of the honeymooners. Like, it's just the honeymooners in, like, caveman times. Like, that's all it is. Like, those jokes, like, they just changed Barney from being, like, in Honeymooners, the sidekick was tall and thin. He's short and squat. Instead of working in the sewers, they work in the quarry. Like, that's what it is. And so that's why people were laughing too, because they're like, oh, it's like the Honeymooners. But like, what, like, we're so far removed, you wouldn't even understand. Like, I didn't understand it was a parody. And kid, it could be this one. Look at that. But it has like a little, yeah, they even ripped off voices. Yeah. They didn't have, that's like, what's the World War II movie? It's like Stalag 17 or whatever, that basically Hogan's Heroes ripped off, and they actually sued them and they lost, which is such a weird thing because it's such an obvious. See, I can't see what this is because of this here. Other claim from that age, Simpsons theme ripped off the Jetsons. Dun, 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 dun. They would probably say it's a reference. But, yeah. Because why I wouldn't have a beef with it is because, like, literally joke for joke, like, he would say, like, someday, like, he would, like, do the same exact joke. All right, I don't need to know where this is at. I want to, but. Okay, so, yeah, I can find that probably easier. Jokes for jukes. It's Jukes the Hazard, guys. Charity for what? I'm terrified to ask. All right, so that should be easy to find, but it was for some reason difficult. All right, where's the? Nope, that's not it. All right, so this is, look, that's why we can't see it. This is the little porch thing. Okay, so this is the little porch thing right here. Oh. So this side. Oh. So if these have got to match up in some way. These have got to match up in some way. I don't know how, but they do. People lacking a sense of humor. Everyone lacks a sense of humor now. Oh my gosh. If why Scooby-Doo had a laugh track. Casey Kasem insisted. Did he? Is that a real thing? Oh, I feel bad. Like, I don't know if Casey Kasem has. Oh gosh, guys, why is it doing? I want to flip it the other. Okay, you need to stop. How can I get? I need to flip the other way. Oh no. Oh boy. Now I want it. Where's the other? Okay, there's that one. This is just the hand. The hand just picks up. Where's the other one? I need to flip this. Crap. Flip the other way. Anyway, Casey Kasem, like, at the end, it's bad. Like, he married this younger lady. She was apparently super abusive before he got sick and got kind of like dementia symptoms. But he stayed married because he stayed married to her. And then once he started getting dementia symptoms, then his kids weren't allowed to see him. It was real bad. The only person that was like allowed to see him was her. Like, he couldn't talk. No friends weren't allowed to see him. And it just ended badly. Sorry, bring it down. I like Casey Kasem. I love that he was Shaggy. Oh gosh. It won't flip how do you flip it? I just want to flip it. How do I flip it? That's picking up. How do I? Oh, there we go. Okay, I remember now. It's the other mouse. All right, so there's gotta be. So there's just two sides on this. So this would actually be the longer side. All right, let me see if I can see on here. So here's this. So it's just the plain, but still has, see, the bottom still has a bush on it, and that doesn't make any sense with this. There's that. See, there's a little tiny thing there. But there's no space. I mean, maybe this, but then why? I think all things had a laugh track, but it's so weird because it's not done in front of a live studio audience or anything. All right. I'm going to flip it to the front. Don't. Stop it. Look, it just looks like it has a very specific... Oh, I'm holding my breath because I'm tense. That's not a good thing to do. FYI. Don't hold your breath because you're tense about something on a game of all things. Oh, look at that. So that fits in with whatever it fits in with. The cartoons are barely filmed live. It's a terrible strain on the animator's wrists. I meant like even the jokes and stuff. Like, that one could be projecting inward or outward. Uh, maybe. I kind of, I don't want to do that. I feel like, how you doing, Bim Clunk? What day is KOTOR 2 on, Jen? Mondays and Thursdays. So Monday I'll be back with more. I think I'm at the very end. Close to the end. I think I kind of borked something up, so I'll have to go backtrack a little bit. I'm doing well, Bim. Good to see you. Oh, these look like they go together, don't they? But they don't. They don't. It's lies. All right. So if we could find this piece, this little piece of pink tree here, you'll try to be ready. Thank you, DS. I'd love it if you showed up, but it's okay if you can't. Like, I understand. I stream at weird times to work around my own schedule. I know it's not always conducive to you guys. But it's the way it is, you know? I have to stream this later. Not at all. Alright. Here we go. Oh boy. I'm giving myself a little bit motion sickness doing this, which is also a bad thing. So let's go back. At least you stream if it's what you like to do. Well, I like it. No, I'm not down on myself with it. I know I stream at weird times, so I also know that other people have stuff going on. But I appreciate it when so I'm always like, I'm gonna be like, I don't care if you're, because I do care. But then I also don't want you guys to feel bad, like if you can't make it or whatever. Like, I get it. I get it. I will talk to myself. It's okay. It's okay. But it's much more fun when people are here. All right, so, what was the 60s cartoon that was basically Scooby-Doo but with a shark? And he went, woo, woo, woo. He was basically a curly guy. He went, woo, woo, just like Curly did. But it made no sense, like why. And they were a band, so it's like a combination. They took the Archies, they ripped off the Archies, like Archie and Josie and the Pussycats. And also, it was about a shark. And all I remember about it is he goes, woo, woo, woo. Every time he got scared, because he was like the Scooby-Doo character was the shark. You're picturing the shark, but haven't seen the cartoons, so I don't know. It's in that Hanna-Barbera style, that's for sure. I don't know if Hanna-Barbera did it, but, you know. They did all the cartoons. I wish I could find Jabberjaw. Yes, Jabberjaw. That made no sense to me as a kid. I'm like, why is the shark so afraid? I have not seen the movie Josie and the Pussycats. I've heard it's not a good movie. Am I wrong? Have I been misinformed? I know Gem and the Holograms I did not see, and I was greatly disappointed that it was nothing like Gem and the Holograms. You are wrong. It's good. It was hilarious. Josie and the Pussycats was hilarious. So now I have to see it. See? Is it good, bad, or is it just good? Now I have to see it, man. Now I'm like, what kind of craziness did they get up to? It's actually good. Now, see, I have to see it now. I've never seen it because I just assumed. And you know what they say about that? I just thought, well, can't be that good because I would have heard about it, you know. You have to know it's not to be taken seriously at all, but if you go in knowing that, it's great. If you go in just ready to be entertained, yeah, that makes sense. I can do that. I can turn off my brain and say, let's just have fun. Suspend that disbelief. There you go. Your friend made you watch it, and then you were like, oh, wait, this is an amazing movie. So that's... Wait, this isn't like a Ring situation, right? Where you guys have to make somebody else watch it so that you don't get murdered by Josie and the Pussycats. That's funny. It's my orange vanilla polar seltzer. It's delicious. And it won't keep me up with caffeine, so that's good. All right. No, I wish they'd done a Gem and the Holograms movie that was enjoyable like that. Although I shouldn't speak because I haven't seen the other one. I just was disappointed. As a kid, the coolest thing about the Gem and the Holograms dolls is like Barbie was very like stiff, and she had like some of the posable ones had this weird like skin with this weird like wire inside that you go and make like a weird noise like it make a weird like bending noise like I can't even make it. It's like a weird sound. But like Gem's was like she's like fully articulated, so it's like her hands, everything, you could like move her every which way. It was really cool. That's why I like the cartoon so much. Skadavy, how are you even hosting me? Thank you for being a friend. Happy wedding, Skadavy. Happy wedding. I mean, you guys got married before, but happy wedding day. Happy actual fancy wedding. I hope everything went really well. We got double married tonight. Yes. I hope it was easy to pick up your mom at the airport. Congratulations. You don't understand the question. What? I was just like, how are you guys here? You guys got married. Aren't you still partying at the wedding? Why wouldn't you? Because it wasn't an auto host. You actually came in to host. And hanging. Well, because it's your wedding, Mormon. That's why. I mean, thank you so much. We ended at N10. Ended at 10. Told everyone to get out because Jen was on. That's funny. You planned to end a sanction, you pooped, but then you're like, I'm done. We danced. We're good. So how did it go? Did it go really well? Four people have seen Josie and the Pussycats. Ashton and Cheddar Man are really excited about this. They want me to watch it. It sounds like a fun movie. Oh gosh. They don't need this nonsense. They don't need this nonsense at their wedding. Explain to Grandma what's happening. Doesn't seem like a good use of time. Oh man. Your mom's plane landed at 7 p.m. Didn't walk out of immigration till 10. Oh my gosh. Broke your record by a solid 45 minutes. I hate it when immigration takes a long time. You're just like, okay, all right, you know. Please let us through. We're already exhausted. You were late to your own wedding, Morwin? I was almost late to my wedding. I didn't get to eat any lunch. My mom had to call my brother because he hadn't left the house yet and tell him to grab me a Diet Coke and some Pop-Tarts because the hairdresser took way longer on my hair than she was supposed to. I was supposed to get lunch before, because our wedding was like an afternoon wedding, and I was supposed to get something to eat before, and I didn't have time. She went like basically an hour and a half over time. But once you're halfway through, and it didn't even look like she spent an hour and a half like overtime on it. I mean, it looked fine, but did not look like someone had spent an hour and a half overtime. Now you want Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts and Diet Coke. So I wouldn't pass out, because I'm like, I'll be darned if I'm going to pass out at my wedding, because I've been up since ridiculous 30. And now you made sure to eat. You think you had too much to eat. So why were you late? Who was in charge of getting you there on time and didn't do it right? And was Dave nervous like, okay, Morwen. Like, I know. We're technically already married, but still, like, don't stand me up at the altar. I have to, like, I love sugar in the morning so much, but if I have it, I'm in a coma by like 9 a.m. So I have to eat like boring grown-up things, like just like eggs or oatmeal. I can't have like Pop-Tarts in the morning anymore, because I'll just go to sleep. I'll just fall asleep wherever I am. And I'm sad because there's something great about a Pop-Tart in the morning. All right, I'm totally lost I'm not lost what I'm doing, but I'm just like, nah. Yep. Pop-Tarts, one of the worst breakfast foods for you. There's an Alton Brown recipe to make Pop-Tarts, and I always wanted to try it, but I just never have. Yeah, breakfast burrito with protein I can have, yep. I will crash really hard. I will get a hummingbird level of energy for about 45 minutes. And then I will like crash and fall asleep. It's just very predictable. Russ laughs at me because he's like, it's not like, he does not affected by stuff like that at all. Like, he just, whatever, he can eat whenever. And I'm like, no, like, I just know, like, I'm not testing this theory anymore. Like, I need to... Yeah, they're basically a dessert. But I don't pick them up because I'm too tempted to eat them. I would just eat them. Like, if they were in my house for breakfast, even though I knew the consequences of my actions, I would want one and eat one. If they're not in my house, then I won't eat it. So I'll make some eggs, or I make oatmeal with coffee maker water or whatever boring thing. Have some coffee. Maybe a Greek yogurt if I'm feeling sassy. One of the yogurt brands that complains American yogurt's too sweet. And so their yogurt's like a thick, kind of dry yogurt with maybe, if I'm lucky, some fruit on the bottom. Oh, it's so sad. All right, Morwen, we want some wedding deets, other than you're probably already falling asleep because you're exhausted. How'd it go? How'd it go? Did your mom cry? Did you cry? Did Dave cry? All right. Okay. Crap and weasels. They all look the same. I just said 15 questions, Morwen. Who cried? That's the first one. Why were you late? Did you get caught in traffic? Was someone in charge of driving you and they didn't drive you? Yes, I said crap and weasels. No one cried except my sister's friend who liked our wedding. Yeah, I say crap and... It's kind of crapping weasels, but also crap and weasels. I mean, neither of those things you want. So that's... There you go. There's some people that always cry at weddings. They get real emotional about. Okay, where? That's what I was looking for. Got all this vegetation, and it's super hard to see how any of it fits together. Oh, it took way longer to get to and from places than we thought. Oh, yeah, because it's a weekend day, too. That's always hard. I always forget about that. Like, I'm always like, oh, I'll be fine. And then I forget, like, oh, it's a Saturday. Everybody and his granduncle's going to be out on the road, and they're all going to be either driving too fast or too slow and crashing into each other like bumper cars. But you made it. At least with cell phones, you could tell Dave, like, hi, stall the wedding. Go up there and do a tap dance. Tell the priest to tell a really long story about that one time he went to Scotland. You're half an hour late to the makeup place, then I go all the way back. Oh no. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go look at this a little closer. Enhance. I think that's the only way I'm going to tell what this vegetative stuff is, and I should have kind of known that. All right, let's face, because we know these are all, the stripes are all horizontal, so let's face them all the correct way. We're on our way! That was always the hardest thing as like a kid at weddings, is like you'd sit through the whole wedding as a kid, and then you'd be like, okay, now we're going to go to the wedding reception and we're going to eat. But you always had to wait till the bride and groom got there. And a lot of times they do pictures after the ceremony at the church or wherever they were at, or the hall or wherever they were at. And you'd sit there and you just smell the food and wait and wait and wait. You just ate one of the wedding cupcakes, so you have more sugar to keep you going for the stream. Party! Aw, that's cool. See, now you have to put... Well, I don't know if you want to put any your wedding pictures up on Twitter, but you should. Oh, boy. Alright, so we've got this weird thing over here. That looks like it should fit, but it doesn't. See, it does. Even close up, it all looks the same. It's like all this... Well, it's basically an impressionist painting at this point. Alright, so that's... Let's see. See. Oh, that's got to be a side piece. Side piece, because the teeth are on the side. This might... Oh, you made a bucket of pinwheels and beads and glow stick wands and stuff for the kids to play with? Oh, that's so nice. They did not do that when I was a kid. You had to wait to eat, and you just looked at your mother who's like, I'm not in charge. Like, eventually we're going to eat. Of course, they weren't really catered. It was like be a huge line of like crock pots is basically what it would be. That's so cool. He just wanted to dance the whole time? That's so cool. Aw, how cute. How very, very cute. There we go. All right. We got another piece, guys, so that's always good. Oh, the kids you have Star Trek night every week, they're all about the toy box. That's cool. Okay, this looks like... Well, this should fit something. We'll see. We'll see what this is going to do. That's not right. Oh, okay, good. We got that. So that's good. We got this. This almost looks like this goes to... No. Well, It's hard about, I can't zoom in on this, so I can't quite see. It might work on that. All right, let me pull out. Let's cancel that zoom. All right, so we got this here. No, this isn't going to be right, but that looks almost, look. So that's a different conical planting. Thanks, game. Thanks for that. Good night, Ashen. Oh, good luck on your flight. Have fun. No problem. I hope your flight goes well and you can sleep through it. Safe journeys. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night. All right, let me see. All right, let me zoom in on this. It helps to actually, I mean, it does help to look closely at it. But these little fiddly pieces are just like, meh. Why are you like this? Who decided this would be a good idea? Not me. Obviously. Oh boy. Nope, that doesn't fit. Although it's like, it's a similar pattern. Come on, game, really? Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Nope, that doesn't fit. Boo! Yeah, these pieces all look the same to me. Right, that's definitely not going to fit. All right, let's see. We got these weird scallop pieces still. Get this piece here. You don't want to you don't want to take your makeup off because it looks so nice and you're like, I paid money for this and it looks so nice. You're never going to look this smoking again. When someone else does your makeup, it's like amazing. It's like, I never know, like I do okay, but I see like girls that are 21, I'm like, wow, your face looks amazing. How did you get that stuff to do that? Because I just smear stuff on my face. You excited about your wedding dress? That's always cool. It's like the fanciest dress you're ever going to wear in your life. Unless you went for like a suit or something, in which case it's still fancy. Nope. So let's look here. I wish I'm making progress, but not as fast as I'd like, which is why this is the hardest. I mean, this is platinum settings. This is the hardest setting. But I'm just like frustrated. All these pieces somehow secretly fit together. But that doesn't make it any easier for me to figure out they fit together. They're like, oh, she'll figure it out. I'm like, I don't know. I might not. All right. All right, let's look at this one. We'll close in on this. Announce. Yeah, these are not. This is for... That's an annoying size right there. That's going to be a problem. Look at this. See, this looks like... All right, actually, let me find where this other... So there's this one. And then, not that one. That's the one we just saw. This one, it's this one. It's the one that's like next to, oh boy, because this is, yeah. It's next to all the other crazy, crazy stuff on this side. There's all those vining stuff on the other side. So that's pretty much a lost cause for right now. We're just going to have to... Oh, sorry. If I lean all the way forward like that, it's not great, is it? I'm like, if I lean in like this, it's not a good shot, is it? You just see the top of my head. Then what's the point of me having a camera? All right. All right, so we got this. Nope. I shudder to think about these. These are, well, we could arrange them by tooth size and that might help us, like these big teeth here. But it's still going to be a pain in the rear to get a lot of this stuff done. Oh boy. Look at these pieces fitting together so well. So it's gotta be, So there's this one, that's not gonna fit there. Oh, wait, okay, hang on. One of these on this one is gonna fit. If it's, hang on, pull down this other one. All right, let's zoom in, because on the picture, you can see that there's a window. And I have two windows. There's gotta be, also, does this fit here? It does, okay, cool. So there's just over here, we're not quite there yet. Okay, this has to be for this one. Okay, got it. Yeah, all right, we got that one. So there's a tiny little weird piece there, of course. Look at this tiny little, I don't even know what that would look like. Okay, let's go. There we go. So it'd be a tiny, is that it? Is that the one that, yeah, nope, that's this, wait. No. Wait. Well, then what is this one? Okay, there's that one up there. There's a clock on the side. It's not this. So there's this one, and there's, nope, that's not it either. Is it just not showing the same amount of detail? Is that why? Because then you see that other thing. I don't know. It must be the same, but it's just not showing. It's just showing more detail on this because it's all zoomed in. But that's very confusing. That's a tiny little sliver of a piece. Do we have any tiny little pieces? Tiny little pieces. Just tiny insignificant little pieces that are not important until they are. See, at the easier levels, you get more encouragement. This might be it, because when you put together a whole piece to put in, it happens more frequently. See, that almost looks like it goes there. Is there any indication? Actually, that's a good question. Yes. So I have 27% of 2D snaps. I have 3% of 3D snaps. I have 27% of the pieces, and I have 1% of the sections. And this is a difficulty level, which is platinum, and I've been playing for 6 hours, 49 minutes, 42 seconds. This shows you the kind of people who do 3D puzzles. Like this metric graphic is crazy. So on the other levels, look how much faster I was going, obviously. But this time, I was nearing 50%, I guess. So it's amazing. It does show you, this is not the right piece, but it looked like it for a second. It does show you, it's just funny. So what's on the other side? We got this here. That shows us that way. It's just, oh, it's the low one. So this would be the low. It's just a plain. So it'd be like, here we go, come off this way. So at least they give you that. They tell you. All right, let me back out of this. Next week, Jen will finish Heroes of Might and Magic. Yeah, I only could hope. If the skills from Puzz 3D could transfer over to that game, that would be nice. It would be super nice. Every time I feel like I'm doing well in that game, it's always halfway through that mission, like that level, and then all of a sudden it's like everything falls apart and they decimate me and I can't figure out how to get the upper hand. It just looks like that should fit in there. Like it looks like the opposite of this, but it's not somehow. Like I don't understand. It did it. Okay, there you go. You jerk. You acted like you couldn't do that and you totally did. Well, boo. For sure. I want to finish the mystery on this. I do. I want to solve this mystery of who murdered who. And maybe we'll hear some more about wall sconces, you know. They like to mix things up a little bit. They're like, have you heard about those sconces? They're amazing. Alright, so what did I just do? I did that. I'm looking for another piece like this, which is a little bit of, it's going to be pink with a little bit of the stone at the bottom. Nope. That's something else, but I'm getting caught up in, oh, that looks like something else I wanted. Well, I'll just worry about what I need for now. Let's do it this way. So it's going to be pink with a little bit of that stone at the bottom. I mean, this is... We're going to slide down this way. Having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. All right. Nope. That's part of a door. That might be useful with something else. Let's take it over here. That looks kind of useful right there. I'll come back to that. Sorry, don't get air sick. Oh, this looks like it might be a candidate. Oops. Where's the other thing? Not the... no. This is not close to a candidate, but it looks like it might be a candidate for something else. It's going to be like a tiny... It's going to be mostly pink. Nope, I can't have any vegetation on it either. There's no plants. No plants on that one. I have this weird one that went really quickly together. See, that's something right there. I think it'd be easy to spot because it's going to be... But it's not going to be. All right, here we go. here we go. I'm just quiet because I'm focusing. I really want to get this one before I wrap this up. But you know, you win some, you lose some. It sort of looks like this, but I don't think. There's a bunch of pieces with just. This one might be. Is it weirdly shaped? I can't remember now. My brain's definitely like, Almost. It's tall and skinny a little bit. It's also part of a door. Oh, look at that. Handy dandy notebook. Alright, that will fit to something in a second. So a little bit. Okay, this looks like top of something else, but we'll let that go for now. It's maybe like this. My Sharona, she's good, Amy. Yes. All right, that didn't complete anything other than this. So look at this. Oh, there's a window right here. What window could that be? There's no. So look, guys, there's no plants on any side of it. Hey, Bisque, how you doing? Good to see you. How's it going? All right, so which one? Would it be this one, maybe? This might make sense. No, it wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know what I was thinking there. So it's basically has no vegetation. It's just flat on there. I thought it was this, but it's not going to be that. And it's some sort of window. But it has like a porch around it. What? All right, we'll figure this out. But look, it has the beginning of like a door or something at the bottom. All right, let's see what we can fit on here. Let's zoom back out again. All right. You're okay? Okay is good. All right, so what? Now I'm really confused. What window is this? Where is that? Is that this? That can't be that because where is this at then? Is this the... Oh no, guys. Is this like part of a porch we can't see? They're jerks. Is this like underneath here? Like does the oh no. Does the porch plug into this? The porch part plug into this and you never see it in the game and that's why there's no vegetation there because the porch plugs into it like this way? Oh, guys. No. Yeah, and it just goes back. Yeah, it's the right shape. Oh. This looks like this would just sit on this, but this doesn't sit on this. There's a hidden inner porch. A hidden inner porch, guys. Oh, well, I mean, that's progress, but now I'm frustrated. I'm like, why? That doesn't, why would you have a hidden inner porch? It makes no sense. No, Padme. Does this fit on this? Oh, guys, we have front door. We have front door video, which is this a complete piece? Okay, well, no, it's not. Bummer on that one. Thought maybe it was. It was not. It looks kind of completed. I guess it has to have the other stuff attached to it. All right, we're gonna watch a video on the front door. I think we watched this before.
The front door.
The front door.
Front doors of late American Victorian houses are often surprisingly simple and uncluttered.
They're beautiful, though.
Contrast with
all our front doors are boring. They're just all squares or rectangles. Look at that. That's an amazing front door.
Or rectangular sculpted panels are geometrically arranged below a fairly
But the
large
colors are cool
glass
on them
panel.
too. Victorian doors are cool
This
colors.
glass sash is usually
I like,
rectangular,
that's kind of cool too.
but can also end in a semicircle at the top. Decorative trimming sometimes surrounds the window.
That's a
The
cool door
glass can be
too.
clear, colored,
They're all really
sculpted
cool.
by sandblasting, or even painted with a
Rectangular
rustic
scripted
seam.
panels. Look how pretty that is. They're awesome doors. Doors, 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 doors. All right, how do I... Where does it show me how to do stuff? Save game, press Control S. Okay. It worked. It saved it. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Happy wedding, Scadavian Morwin. I'm going to head out. This has been fun. We made a lot of progress, but I get why. This is a long-term project in its own way. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you, The Potato. Thank you, Bisk and Morwin and Scadavy. And Ashton was here earlier, and Cheddarman and Bim Clunk and Elliot and everybody. You know, if you like my stream, tell your friends. I'll be back on Monday on DS6, and I'll be back on Monday with KOTOR 2, which we're getting really close to the end of that. We're basically on the last planet. So when we're done with that, we'll be doing King's Quest 6. Tuesday, I'm still playing Quest for Infamy, which has been really fun. And good night, guys. Thank you so much. Hang on, it's control. Oh, I did it right. I didn't shut down the game. All right, guys. I'll see you. I always shut down the game and I was like, no. All right. See you next time, guys. Good night. Bye.